Yo, good evening. Hey, I went out to a Morse comic stash in Fraser, Michigan. It's on 14 Mile and Garfield, just north of the CVS. They're gonna have a reopening. They got new management. Same owner, same management. They just have a co-owner now. They're getting into figures, statuettes, action figures, along with video games and comics. Grand opening next week. Check it out. 14 Mile Garfield. Anyway, I got some pretty decent buys out there. They got a shitload of dollar comics. Huge variety. They're definitely worth sorting through. Alex Maleev. This is Brian Michael Bendis wrote this. Alex Maleev did the art. It's amazing. Looks like a Gustav Klimt kind of feel to it. I met Alex Maleev around 2008 at Emerald City Comic Con. I had like no money. A friend of mine got me the ticket to get in. Just standing, checking out all the artists. Next thing I know, I'm walking right in front of Alex Maleev. I'm like, hey, you and Bendis with Daredevil, you're one of the reasons I got back into comics. And he was like, he's like, oh yeah, thank you. And I said, what type of superhero comics did you read before you did Daredevil? I just kind of looked around. It's like, no, not really much. No, I'm not really into superhero comics. But he showed his portfolio to Marvel when he said he walked into their office and they hired him after, he did some work. I think it was one of the other books he did was The Crow before he went over to Marvel. Just want to point this out. There, pointed it out. Peace. Alright, and right here we got Spider-Man. This is a American Cancer Association. It's a free giveaway comic. They had 7 different prints of this. The first one is 1982, which is what this one is. And there is no credited artist, writer. So if anybody knows who did this, let me know. I paid $5, right? So it looks beautiful. It's really bright colors. There's a little tick in the spine right there. What's up? Yeah, anyway, there's water damage. Hold up, let me get to the comic here. Bam. So, yeah. Still, it's a great looking book, and the pages are off-white to white. In the bubbles, you can see it's white. Want to be careful with it, but yeah. Right here, though, there's lots of wrinkles. Anyway, great looking book though. Smoke screen. I think they reused this character and Wolverine ended up killing him maybe like 20 years ago. If anybody knows who's the artist and writer for this, please let me know. This is from 1982, the first print. Alright, here we got Frank Miller. Oh yeah, Daredevil. Direct edition. 60 cent. 1982. November 1st, 1982. Frank Miller is the cover and the writer, and Klaus Janson is the colorist, inker, and the penciler. Dennis O'Neil was the editor at the time. Can you dig it? Direct edition, double-sized issue of Daredevil, $1. Holla. I believe that's Klaus Janson art on the cover. Hold up, hold up. Frank Miller's the writer. Klaus Janson is the penciler. Yep, January 1st, 1983. Elektra lives again. I think he was teaming up with Daredevil, was teaming up with Stick and Stone and Black Widow, trying to prevent the Hand from resurrecting her. Check it out. Star Trek Direct Edition, #1. $19.80. Based on the screenplay by Harold Livingston and the story by Alan Dean and Gene Roddenberry. Adapted by Marv Wolfman, art by Dave Cockrum and Klaus Janson. Volume 1, Ultimates. This is that new Marvel era. I love it. Millar and Hitch. Anyone new to comics, you want a great superhero story, check out Millar and Hitch. They did Planetary. They kicked that off, which was followed up with by Morrison and Quietly. But that whole era, around 2000, 2005, a lot of new concepts that people can maybe take advantage of today, whatever, you know. People don't know. But around that era, this stuff hadn't been done before. It was always status quo, brand identity, which was fine, but things needed to be reborn, rebooted, modernized, and this was such a great take. Yeah, the Hulk's on a rampage. Not the one in New York City, but oh man, I got spoilers. I just want to show this one scene. It's hilarious. Hawkeye nails him right there. Get him off, this lunatic's gonna eat me, you idiots. And bam. Night Thrasher. I don't know, does this mean that it's the J.C. Penney edition? I'm not sure on that.
But somebody has to get the message out.
$1992. This Blade of the Immortal, Hiroaki Samura-san, Eisner Award winner, Dark Horse Comics manga, surreal deal. The only, it opens up like a regular comic, a regular American comic. Hold up. I just gotta show some of the artwork in this. Okay. I mean, just right there alone, the illustrations action, characterization, expression, time. Time to get yourself some of this real deal manga. I don't know much about manga, but I know that this Blade of the Immortal is a great read. So if you're new to it, please check it out. They're in the dollar bins. These are dollar bins right now. That's what I'm starting off with. At the moment, these were all dollars from here. These other ones I paid $5 for, right? So Star Trek, Daredevil 190, Daredevil 188, and this beauty right here. Each paid $5 for. I didn't inspect the Spider-Man Storm and Power Man book, but it was an anti-smoking book. But you know, it's a good shop. They're good people there, and I should have checked beforehand. It's not really an issue for me, but you know, so what? Maybe it's worth $1.50. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Things come and go. They give me deals there. They're good to regular customers. Anyway, Static number 38. I just like getting random milestone comics. They're always in the dollar bin, and one day you know people are going to be hunting these down. But I still give these away after I'm done reading them. At the end of the day, comics should be read, and there's only so much money I'm going to be spending. I've been spending money for my whole life on comics. It's time to get into reading them, getting used trade paperbacks, buying used comics on the cheap, loaning them, giving them away, leaving them at places, having fun with it, promoting it. And the best way you can is by giving a person a comic book to read. Dwayne McDuffie, editor. Jimmy Palmiotti is the inker. Sean Martin Bro. Sorry if I'm getting these names wrong, but he's the artist and the inker. August 1st, 1996. Static number 38. This ran for 45 issues. Static did. The last issue of Static, by the way, issue number 45, had a Mobius cover. Don't you know? This is just another random buy that I like to do. Samurai. I don't know, dude looks cool. Motorcycle, girl on the back, sword, bright lights, big city. I really don't know much about it. But the dollar bins are good like that, right? Yeah, look at that. First page. First page. To Sichuan Road, written by Li Bai, 701 to 762 AD. That's what it opens up with. Oh my god, I think I just found a really awesome stellar find right here. My god, would you look at the artwork here? Yeah, see, a nice random find, just because, you know, you can. Always just give something a try. Always give something new. Dang. Yeah. I'm psyched, and here I am throwing it around, but it's already got some dings, some ticks in it. Comics are to be read, but it's something to get on the lookout for to get in mint now. Samurai number 1. Warp graphics. Just trying to get a artist, writer info. I didn't look it up for this particular comic, so all I can say is so sorry. Oh, so sorry. Oh, my bad. You have a big penis. Mine's so. This is Blood Syndicate, Milestone. Look at this cover. It's so fucking cool. This is the Worlds Collide, DC Worlds colliding with Milestone World. Only one shall survive. Except this one, I believe, is from August of '94. Kind of reminds me of the Ultimate Fallout, whatever that pre-Secret War deal that was going on with the Ultimate Universe at Marvel, where the worlds collided. Only one stood left standing. Yeah, this is August 1st, 1994. Dwayne McDuffie's the editor. Ivan Velez Jr. is the penciler and the writer. Nice work. Then it says Chris Cross is the penciler. $1994. Number 17, Blood Syndicate. Barry Windsor Smith. Iron Man, number 232.
Somebody has to get that message.
July 1st, 1988. Barry Windsor Smith. Cover, penciler, writer. Bob Layton did the ink. Check that out. Saga of Crystar, Crystal Warrior, 60 cents, direct edition. March 1st, 1984. Bob Harris is the editor. Jim Shooter, editor. It's a Michael Golden cover. Ricardo Villamonte did the interior art. Mary Jo Duffy wrote this comic. Banff. $1984. Barry Windsor Smith cover of Daredevil, Man Without Fear, number 217. Direct. Dennis O'Neil is the writer. David Mazzucchelli did the interior art. $1. Yeah, these are $1. Yeah, this was like, you know, white to off-white pages. All these were like pretty nice condition. What would I say? Very fine. Some of them, maybe the pages were a little bit more tanner, but these right here were. I think these are easier to find in nice condition. 1986. Let me check here. September 1985 is issue number 1. August 1986 is issue number 12. Mark Gruenwald. Gruenwald. Mark Gruenwald is the writer of this. This is one of the best reads. This is such a fun. You want a classic Marvel superhero comic book? This is so much fun. This is such a great read. It's a breath of fresh air when things were starting to go towards a speculator bubble. Paul Ryan did this cover. We got a newsstand copy of Squadron Supreme #1, people. Bob Hall is the cover artist, Mr. Bob Hall. Mark Gruenwald's the writer. He wrote all 12 issues. September 1985. Outlaw Nation. I think there was only one print of this first issue. Yeah, that's what we do. This is a work in progress. Outlaw Nation, Vertigo Comics, 2000. Written by Jamie Delano, art by Goran Sudzuka, SudzUKA. The art is by Goran Sudzuka. The covers are painted by Glenn Fabry. Yeah, hardware. Back to Milestone Comics. I keep wanting to say Millennium. Back to Milestone Comics. August 1st, 1993. Dwayne McDuffie is the writer. Dennis Cohen, Denys Cohen, is the inker, penciler. It's number 6, number 7. Dennis Cohen and Dwayne McDuffie are both the writer. Same team on hardware. Dwayne McDuffie is the writer. Dennis Cohen, penciler. Sorry about that. All right. I don't know much Animal Man. People tell me to check it out, so I got a random comic from the dollar bin, and I love getting random comics. Find a bunch of interesting stuff that's out there only for $1. Grant Morrison, Animal Man. April 1st, 1989, this issue. So if it's coming out on April 1st, hopefully it's got some type of catch going on. Brian Bolin cover. Karen Berger is the editor. She's the one who ran Vertigo Comics. Charles Turog is the artist doing the interiors on this baby. Alright, so what next, huh? What next? What now? Arthur Sidium. This is a Marvel Zombies vs. Army of Darkness collaboration with Marvel and Dynamite. As you can see from that 00131. Yeah, that's issue 1. 3 is the third cover. First printing for that last issue, that last number 1 at the end. Number 1, third cover, first printing. Isn't that great? Early 21st century Marvel comics. You gotta pay attention to all that bullshit. Early 21st century former Marvel comics. Newsstand, Uncanny X-Men 282. Whilce Portacio. It's great condition. It's white pages. Slightly off-white. Yeah, November 1st, 1991. John Byrne and Whilce Portacio wrote it, and Whilce Portacio did the art. His name is Bishop. Uncanny X-Men number 258. It's a newsstand copy. Jim Lee. Brilliant cover right there. That nice orange-red. It's $1. February 1st, 1990. Yeah, this was right around the end when I stopped reading. I think after the story arc, this is the last part. It's a 3-part story arc. Ran from like issue 256, 257, and 258. And it was the new Psylocke and this issue, when this came out in 1990, February 1st, Chris Claremont was writing it. It says Scott Williams did the ink. Jim Lee did the cover and the pencils. Wolverine was like at his last wits, dying in the desert, and created these. His brain shut down and created these fake images of people, and to keep him going. Carol Danvers was one of them. This version of Carol Danvers that nobody really knew about, kind of making her also kind of like Wolverine at the time. This hidden history. She was in some espionage during the Air Force, whatever she was up to. She ran into Logan a few times apparently, and they were alluding to this. Chris Claremont brought that on as part of her past, mixing with Logan. So he has this imaginary version of Carol Danvers. Psylocke is trying to have Wolverine be under his control, and Wolverine and his fake imaginary psychic Carol Danvers friend, they weren't having it when they finally got to the Mandarin compound through this desert. He was delirious. Wolverine just figured he actually had somebody with him that was shooting this machine gun, and Psylocke was just registering that as if it was real. So when this psychic entity that Wolverine ended up having being created for real, thanks to Psylocke's connection with him, this pseudo-fake Carol Danvers shot the whole house up. Fucked everybody up. A soul. Keep spinning there. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 12. So I'm getting on this kick. I keep running into these really cheap copies of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So these I actually didn't get at Morse comic stash. Where the hell did I buy these? I bought these at Stadium Cards and Comics in Ypsilanti. Yeah, that's where I bought these babies. This is this one, issue number 30. It's, you know, Mirage Studios. This is from April 1st, 1990. Okay. Rick Veitch did the cover, inker, penciler, and writer. This is a Rick Veitch comic book. This is fucking dope as fuck right here. Hold on a second. Bumping that other one aside.
This guy's been stoned since the 3rd grade.
That issue number 12 right here. This one came out in September of 1987. Peter Laird, artist-writer. Kevin Eastman, artist-writer. Alright. But this comic right here came out in April 1990. Let me open this up for a second. It's either Rick Veitch. I think it's maybe Rick Veitch. Sorry if I got that name wrong, but his work is amazing. He did Brat Pack. Wow. Yeah. Pretty awesome. I mean, these are just random pages. Decent condition. Mirage Studios. Brilliant. Yeah, so it's number 18. It's March of 1989. Alright, what's the deal with these Image Comics books? I'll tell you what. Two things. One of them is Ed Piskor. On the inside cover, he's got a three-part little, kind of like an introduction to Image Comics through his own personal experiences getting into Image. It's great. Whether you like his art or not, I love it. I like any type of indie-oriented, lowbrow, new concept art that pays respect to its roots. Definitely. I suggest check it out. Yeah, they got a super informative channel called Cartoonist Kayfabe on YouTube. Anyway, hold on. So this one doesn't have the Piskor inside cover, so the other reason I got these are the inside. These are $2 unless you buy an issue of Previews, right, magazine, you get them for free. But these Image Plus issues, they got, like, on some of the spreads, not all of them, there's this poster that you can get. So I'm trying to get doubles, if not triples of these. Frame one to keep, one to sell. Yeah, beautiful, isn't that? Yeah. That's the January 2017 issue of, what is this? Image Plus. Right here we got the September 2016 issue of Image Plus. This has got a good spread here, hold up. Here we go. Marjorie Lou, Louis, God. Marjorie Liu and Sana Takeda. Sana Takeda is a really brilliant, amusing artist from Japan. And, yeah. This is like a steampunk science fiction drama action about this girl that's not what she seems. And it's like a mixture of magic, science fiction, futurist, sci-fi with a steampunk looking 18th century, like a mix of 18th, 19th century, more steampunk, late 19th century looking style. Monstrous, it just got optioned by HBO on October 14th. So yeah, I believe Marjorie Liu I'm not sure if she's Chinese or I think she might have Taiwanese from the island of Taiwan, but she grew up in the States. She's American. And yeah, check it out. She's a fox and her book rocks. This is gonna have, I think, the Paper Girls spread. Cliff Chang did this art, and Brian K. Vaughan wrote this. Time traveling, 80s based Paper Girls. Heroines type comic. Image Comics is wonderful. These are great. I can get a decent frame for that without spending too much coin. Alright, let's get into the Piskor inserts real quick here. That last one with Paper Girls was from September 2016. This is September/November 2017. Image Plus. September/November issue of Image Plus. $1.99. Alright, here's the October-December 2017 issue of Image Plus. We got another Ed score. Very cool. October-December 2017. And then the third part is November 2017. The second copy of that. I just got one of this third part. November 2017. I think it was just those three. Yeah. And yeah, that's all she wrote. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed Spotlight.